Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today, we'll explore the dramatic twists and emotional moments coming up in Port Charles. With secrets, power struggles, and life-altering decisions at the forefront, the January 21st episode promises to deliver some unforgettable scenes. Let's dive in. Michael's pending exit and Carly's role in his recovery. As the dust begins to settle, Michael Corinthos faces a critical choice about his next steps. Carly Spencer, ever the devoted mother, has taken the reins in advocating for Michael's recovery. Following Willow Corinthos' agreement to wake Michael and let him decide where he wants to receive treatment, Carly is hopeful her son will choose the German clinic she's been championing. This facility offers the potential for a full recovery, but the decision ultimately lies in Michael's hands. Michael's choice carries enormous weight, not only for his own future but also for the loved ones rallying around him. Carly's gratitude to Jack Brennan for helping arrange the clinic reflects her determination to leave no stone unturned. With Michael's official exit looming, the stage is set for a poignant farewell that will undoubtedly leave fans emotional. How will this pivotal moment shape the lives of those he leaves behind? Maxie's concerns for Natalia's safety. Meanwhile, Maxie Jones finds herself drawn into the ripple effects of the explosion at Sonny Corinthos' penthouse. Concerned for Natalia Ramirez's well-being, Maxie warns her about the dangers of being too close to Sonny's orbit. The blast, tied to a mysterious device with WSB connections, has heightened tensions across Port Charles, leaving Natalia with plenty to think about. Maxie's protective instincts add a layer of urgency to this storyline, showcasing her unwavering commitment to those she cares about. As Natalia grapples with Maxie's warnings, viewers are left wondering whether she'll heed the advice or remain entangled in the dangerous world surrounding Sonny. This subplot brings an added layer of intrigue to the already high-stakes drama. Ava's confrontation with Sonny. In the wake of the explosion, Ava Jerome takes matters into her own hands, confronting Sonny about their daughter's safety. Concerned for Avery Corinthos, Ava pushes Sonny to prioritize their child's well-being over their custody battle. Her plea for Avery to stay with her during this tumultuous time highlights the ongoing tension between the two co-parents. Ava's demand underscores the stakes for everyone involved. Sonny's world is increasingly dangerous, and Ava's protective instincts for Avery may lead to further clashes. This storyline also adds emotional depth, as Sonny must weigh his pride and his love for Avery against the very real threats surrounding him. Anna Devane's investigation heats up. At the PCPD, Anna Devane intensifies her investigation into the explosive device found at Sonny's penthouse. Her focus turns to Jack Brennan, whose WSB ties raise suspicions about his involvement. Despite Anna's interrogation, Brennan maintains his innocence, insisting he's as committed to uncovering the truth as she is. This subplot deepens the mystery surrounding the explosion, leaving viewers to speculate about who planted the device and their motives. Anna's pursuit of answers brings her trademark determination to the forefront, reminding fans why she remains one of Port Charles's most formidable forces. Will her investigation uncover the mastermind behind the blast, or will the truth remain elusive? Tracy's arrest and ongoing schemes. Back at the Quartermaine mansion, Tracy Quartermaine's latest antics have landed her in hot water. With the influence of Congressman Quartermaine tipping the scales, Tracy finds herself under arrest. Her refusal to reveal Wiley and Amelia's location only fuels the tensions surrounding the family's custody drama. Tracy's defiance extends to her interactions with Martin Gray, whom she lashes out at for backing the wrong side. This moment underscores Tracy's unwavering resolve and her willingness to play hardball to protect her interests. As the situation unfolds, viewers are left wondering how Tracy's actions will impact the already strained relationships within the Quartermaine family. Willow's regrets and Drew's updates. At the heart of this week's drama is Willow Corinthos, who is grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. Reflecting on the events that led to her current predicament, Willow is plagued by regret. While she finally made the right decision regarding Michael, she fears her earlier actions may have jeopardized her chances of regaining custody of Wiley and Amelia. In her search for answers, Willow turns to Drew Quartermaine for updates. However, Drew's news is far from reassuring. Tracy's refusal to cooperate leaves Willow feeling helpless, as the weight of her choices continues to bear down on her. This emotional turmoil highlights Willow's inner struggle and sets the stage for further developments in her journey. What's next for Port Charles? With so many storylines converging, the January 21st episode of General Hospital promises to deliver high-stakes drama and emotional intensity. Will Michael choose the German clinic and find the path to recovery? Can Anna uncover the truth about the explosion and bring the culprits to justice? And how will the Quartermaine family navigate the fallout from Tracy's arrest and Willow's regrets? Next, we'll explore the intense conflicts, unexpected alliances, and emotionally charged moments brewing in Port Charles. From custody battles to professional rivalries, the drama reaches new heights. Let's dive in. Ava and Rick discuss custody and danger. At Ava Jerome's gallery, tensions rise as she confronts Rick Lansing about the growing dangers surrounding Avery Corinthos. Ava, visibly concerned, watches a video of Avery's recent dance recital, recorded by Lucas Jones, who assures Ava that Avery is safe at Carly Spencer's home. However, Ava remains unconvinced. She calls Rick for a private meeting, determined to make her case for custody. Rick arrives, somewhat exasperated, as Ava insists that Avery's life is in jeopardy. She points to the recent fire at Sonny Corinthos' residence, adamant that it was no accident. Rick agrees that the fire was suspicious but warns Ava that the court is unlikely to alter the custody arrangement, especially since Avery has lived with Carly for much of her life. Their conversation grows heated as Ava accuses Rick of being an absentee father, bringing his estranged relationship with Molly into the spotlight. Rick deflects her personal jab, reminding Ava that patience and strategy are key to winning such a contentious custody battle. He also pointedly reminds her of unpaid legal fees, further complicating their already tense dynamic. As Ava struggles with her emotions, the scene highlights her deep maternal instincts and the lengths she's willing to go to protect her daughter. Tracy and Chase clash over Willow. Meanwhile, at the Quartermaine mansion, Harrison Chase confronts Tracy Quartermaine over her unyielding stance regarding Wiley and Amelia. Chase, embodying his trademark sense of justice, pleads with Tracy to reconsider her decision to keep the children from their mother, Willow Corinthos. Despite his attempts to appeal to her softer side, Tracy remains steadfast, insisting she is acting in the best interest of the children. Tracy's fiery defense reveals her underlying motivations, a fierce loyalty to the Quartermaine legacy and a disdain for what she perceives as Willow and Drew Quartermaine's public displays of entitlement. Chase challenges her, arguing that her actions are causing more harm than good and that Willow's presence in her children's lives is irreplaceable. The exchange grows more emotional as Chase accuses Tracy of acting out of spite, but he also acknowledges her genuine love for family. Tracy, in turn, accuses Chase of being biased toward Willow, claiming he views her as an angel. Their argument sheds light on the complexities of family dynamics, where love, pride, and power collide in a way that leaves no one unscathed. Lulu's unexpected job interview at Deception. Over at the Deception office, the atmosphere is just as charged. Brooklyn Quartermaine is taken aback when Lulu Spencer arrives, not as a visitor, but as a job candidate. Lulu announces her interest in an assistant position, much to Brooklyn's disbelief. The two women, whose history is marked by rivalry, quickly fall into familiar patterns of bickering. Brooklyn questions why Lulu, a former journalist, would seek an assistant role, implying that Lulu's career has taken a downturn. Their exchange is laced with sarcasm and barely concealed resentment, as Brooklyn alludes to Lulu's past relationship with Dante Falconeri and her struggles to move on. The tension between them underscores their unresolved issues and long-standing competition. Maxie Jones eventually interrupts the squabble, her exasperation evident. She reminds both women of the professionalism expected at Deception, though her attempt to mediate does little to quell the tension. Brooklyn, receiving a text message, excuses herself to attend to personal matters, leaving Maxie to conduct the interviews. Lulu's determination to secure the position despite the friction suggests that she's ready to start a new chapter in her life, even if it means facing her past head-on. Brooklyn's personal struggles. As Brooklyn leaves the office, her earlier confidence fades, revealing a more vulnerable side. She places a call to Chase, leaving him a heartfelt message about her upcoming test results and her hopes for a relaxing getaway to New York City. Her words hint at a desire to focus on her relationship and the possibility of starting a family, showing a softer, more introspective dimension to her character. Brooklyn's struggles highlight the balance she's trying to maintain between her personal and professional lives. Despite her outward bravado, her moments of vulnerability reveal the depth of her emotions and her yearning for stability amidst the chaos. Lingering questions and building tensions. The January 21st episode of General Hospital sets the stage for several major developments, with each storyline weaving together themes of loyalty, ambition, and personal growth. Ava's determination to protect Avery raises questions about the lengths she'll go to in her custody battle. Tracy's unrelenting stance on family matters forces those around her to confront their own priorities and biases. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Lulu's unresolved history resurfaces, threatening to disrupt their attempts to move forward. As these characters navigate their respective challenges, viewers are left wondering how their choices will shape the future of Port Charles. Will Ava find the leverage she needs to regain custody of Avery? Can Chase break through Tracy's stubborn resolve? And will Lulu and Brooklyn find common ground, or will their rivalry reignite old wounds? Next, we'll unravel the tensions, betrayals, and heartfelt moments that define life in Port Charles. From strained relationships to surprising reconciliations, the drama intensifies in today's breakdown. Let's dive into the latest twists. Willow's emotional olive branch Willow Corinthos has reached a turning point in her strained relationship with Carly Spencer and Sonny Corinthos. As she meets with them outside Michael's hospital room, Willow acknowledges the pain and frustration they've all endured. Her tone is conciliatory, as she admits she wants to find a path forward that works for everyone involved. For Willow, this isn't just about Michael. It's about the children they all care for deeply. Carly, always one to act decisively, opens up about her efforts to protect Michael. She admits to taking the kids temporarily for his sake but never imagined Tracy Quartermaine would use the situation to assert her control. Carly's frustration is evident as she promises they'll get the kids back, emphasizing that Tracy has no legal grounds to keep them. Willow, although hesitant to fully align herself with Carly and Sonny, concedes that Michael needs his family more than ever. Her decision to no longer stand in their way marks a significant step toward mending these fractured bonds. The emotional weight of the moment is palpable. Willow's lingering love for Michael shines through as she expresses her desire for him to recover and reunite with their children. Sonny, visibly moved, thanks Willow for her understanding, and for a moment, the tension seems to ease. Yet, the road ahead remains uncertain as old wounds linger, and the shared goal of Michael's recovery binds them together in a fragile truce. Cody's gambling troubles come to light. At General Hospital, Cody Bell attempts to settle a debt with Brad Cooper, handing him a check that falls short of the full amount owed to Brad's formidable aunt, Selena Wu. Cody's financial struggles are laid bare as he pleads his case, promising he'll come up with the remaining $5,000. Brad, visibly frustrated, refuses to take responsibility for Cody's reckless betting habits, suggesting he take it up directly with Selena. This tense exchange doesn't go unnoticed, as Lucas Jones watches from a distance. When Cody leaves, Lucas approaches Brad, his concern evident. Although Lucas claims Brad doesn't owe him an explanation, Brad insists on coming clean about his dealings with Cody and Selena. This moment of transparency reflects Brad's lingering guilt over past mistakes and his efforts to rebuild trust with Lucas. Lucas, in turn, acknowledges the gesture with a rare smile before walking away, leaving Brad with a glimmer of hope that their strained relationship might heal. Cody's predicament underscores the ripple effects of poor decisions and unfulfilled promises. His financial entanglements with Selena Wu threaten to pull him deeper into danger, and his interactions with Brad reveal a man desperate to escape the consequences of his actions. The question remains, how far will Cody go to make things right, and what further complications lie ahead? Jordan's warning to Drew. Meanwhile, tensions flare at the Port Charles Grill, where Drew Quartermain and Cody cross paths in a heated exchange. Their argument escalates quickly, drawing the attention of Police Commissioner Jordan Ashford, who steps in to prevent a full-blown altercation. Cody attempts to downplay the situation, insisting he has no quarrel with Drew, but his words do little to diffuse the tension. Jordan's intervention shifts the focus to Drew, whom she chastises for instigating the confrontation. Her sharp observations cut through Drew's defenses as she points out his growing reputation for distrust and betrayal. She specifically references Curtis Ashford, highlighting Drew's recent actions that undermine their friendship. Her blunt advice to Drew is clear: stop burning bridges and start rebuilding them, or risk ending up isolated and without allies. This moment serves as a wake-up call for Drew, whose recent decisions have alienated many of his closest connections. Jordan's words reflect the growing discontent in Port Charles over his behavior, adding pressure for Drew to reconsider his path. The tension between him and Cody hints at unresolved issues that may resurface, adding another layer of complexity to Drew's strained relationships. Cody's downward spiral. Cody's troubles extend beyond his encounter with Drew. His financial woes and reckless gambling habits have placed him in Selena Wu's crosshairs, a dangerous position for anyone in Port Charles. Despite his efforts to make partial amends, the threat of Selena's wrath looms large, casting a shadow over his every move. Cody's interactions with Brad reveal the consequences of his choices, as Brad refuses to take responsibility for Cody's debts. This dynamic highlights the growing strain in their friendship and Cody's increasing desperation. His promise to come up with the remaining money feels hollow, leading viewers to wonder how he'll navigate the perilous situation he's created. This storyline underscores the precarious balance between loyalty and self-preservation, as Cody's actions ripple outward, affecting those around him. His downward spiral raises the stakes for everyone involved, setting the stage for potential alliances, betrayals, and redemption arcs. What's next for Port Charles? The latest developments in Port Charles leave viewers on the edge of their seats, with each storyline building toward explosive confrontations and emotional breakthroughs. Willow's decision to support Carly and Sonny marks a turning point in their strained relationship, but the lingering tensions suggest more challenges lie ahead. Cody's financial troubles and entanglements with Selena Wu add an element of danger, while Drew's strained relationships hint at potential redemption or further alienation. As the drama unfolds, questions linger: can Carly and Sonny regain custody of the kids? Will Cody find a way to escape his debts without endangering himself or others? And can Drew repair the damage to his reputation before it's too late? Thank you for joining us on ABC General Hospital channel. Stay tuned for more in-depth analysis, predictions, and updates as we follow the twists and turns in Port Charles. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy the drama.